So the Padres kicked off the deadline season by extending one of their own, that being the right-handed pitcher and Southern California native Joe Musgrove. Now, according to John Heyman, Joe Musgrove and the Pods are close to a deal. He says the deal is expected to be for 5 years for about $100 million. Now, he sent out the tweet last night around 8:20 p.m. However, the deal is not yet final, and the club has not announced anything regarding the alleged extension to the media at this time. Now, Musgrove so far this season has put up career year numbers such as his ERA, which sits at 2.63, his FIP sits at 3.22, and his WHIP, which sits just under 1. So it looks like Joe Musgrove will be sporting the brown and gold for at least another half decade. Next, the Mariners bolstered their rotation last night after acquiring the Reds' ace Luis Castillo. Now, Seattle sent 4 players to Cincy in return for Castillo, including 3 of his top 5 prospects. The return package included shortstop Noelvi Marte, the Mariners' number 1 prospect, their number 3 prospect, Edwin Arroyo, as well as right-handers Levi Stoudt, their number 5 overall prospect, and Andrew Moore, who has not yet been ranked in their system. Now, Castillo is widely regarded as the top available pitcher here at this deadline, as we all know. Now, this year, he has pitched to a tune of a 4-4 record with a 2.86 ERA in 14 starts, not to mention he is under team control through 2023. Now, in my opinion, I think the Mariners did what they needed to do, and that is deepen their rotation, okay? However, I do think they gave up way too much for one guy here. Now, I do understand that their number 1 and their number 3 overall prospects aren't even of drinking age, not to mention they haven't even played A-ball yet. But still, I just feel like the amount of prospects you gave up, I mean, your number 1, your number 3, and your number 5 all for one guy is a bit steep in my mind. Again, to me, this deal is just a small glimpse of how steep and how much it's going to take for any team to acquire a Juan Soto or even a Shohei Ohtani, who's now back on the block allegedly. So in short, I mean, if I was Jerry Dipoto right here and the Reds told me we wanted your number 1, your number 3, and your number 5 for Luis Castillo and Luis Castillo only, I would not have pulled the trigger, okay? I understand what Jerry Dipoto did here. Look, I just think the amount was too much. I would have been leery to give up my number 1 here for Luis Castillo. I would have gave up my number 5, would have gave up my number 3 or my number 2, but not my number 1. I'm sorry. No matter how young he is, I just wouldn't have. To me, it's not worth it. Luis Castillo is not that great. I mean, he's only good because it's supply and demand, right? I mean, you got a starting pitcher who's pitching above average this year, who's one of only 2 guys who are basically available on the trading block when it comes to starters. So, again, they got their guy, that's what they wanted. They up at the Yankees, that's cool. So we'll see what happens here for Luis Castillo as he dons the Seattle Mariners. And that is all I got for today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your thoughts. As always, catch you guys later.